As we close out Women's History Month, we're highlighting the incredible women in leadership at the Seattle Kraken.
And today we are joined by senior quantitative analyst Namita Kandakumar, and we are joined by data engineer Fiona McKenna with the Seattle Kraken. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Hi,
nice to be here.
It is a pleasure to have you here. Now, Namita, this question is for you. Tell us about your role and what a regular old day looks like.
Sure. Well, I wish I had a more glamorous answer, but it is a lot of sitting at a computer and writing code. What I think is really cool about it, though, is every day can look different in terms of kind of what questions we're being asked to answer. So sometimes I'm looking ahead, trying to figure out what models to build for the future. Other times, you know, it comes down from up top, like, hey, should we trade for this guy or not? And so we are part of, you know, what goes into finding an answer to questions like that. And then also, you know, yesterday we had a Kraken home game. Today we're going to a junior hockey game. So plenty of hockey watching in between.
That's fun. And you both said you go to a lot of, or every home game, right?
That's right.
Living the dream there. And Fiona, I know you're a data engineer. Tell us about, you know, your job and kind of how you got involved in sports.
Sure. So Namita's gonna laugh at me, but I explain it as kind of like if you go to a library, I'm the librarian, so I organize and strategize how to organize the books, the data, and then people like Namita come in and grab the books and make new books, new chapters, whatever it might be with that data. And then we reorganize them and try to build on them, and hopefully these books and things we do with the data never existed before and helps us to make better decisions.
That's really cool. And did either of you play hockey growing up?
I did. I played for a long time. I played in college and a year professionally as well after college.
That's awesome.
That's so exciting. So there's that connection there. And Namita, for you, you touched on this a bit, but talk to me about what it feels like knowing that you're providing the information that could change somebody's life. You know, is somebody going to get traded? Are you going to get a new player? That's wild.
She has the power.
Yes.
Well, you know, we're a piece of the puzzle, but I will say it's a really cool feeling, and I think just goes to show, like, how important it is to lean on analytics and decision making, because there's so many decisions that happen over the course of a hockey season, and you really want to feel confident that we're doing the best thing for the Seattle Kraken, and I love that we get to be part of that.
That's so cool. And Fiona, what's it like working for the Kraken, and what's your favorite part about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an easy question in the sense that, like, every day it reminds me of like a sports locker room in all the best ways.
Yeah.
Because you have, like, it's like a family and it's fun, and I feel like I laugh every day, but also we work super hard. And then secondly, like, we're all working towards, obviously we want the Kraken to win, but more importantly we want the sport of hockey to grow in the Pacific Northwest. So it's awesome to go somewhere where everyone wants the same thing and have fun while doing it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And now this question is for both of you. I think that when people think of professional athletics, there's this idea that it's only for a select few, but it is a business and you can be involved in many different ways. So what advice do you guys have for young girls or even women who are looking to get into this industry?
Yeah, so, I mean, the simple answer is just go for it. Like, I look back and it's so funny to think about when I started out. Like, I never envisioned myself, you know, being able to actually attain this role, but I'm so glad that I just went for it anyway. And I think especially with sports analytics, what's cool about it is, you know, if you try to get the skill set, like, worst case, you just have a bunch of really important and useful skills that you can use at any job. So I think, yeah, just go for it.
And yeah, go ahead.
I was just say for me, I think very simply, like I think I kind of got this role because I messaged a really, really strong, powerful woman leader at the Kraken on LinkedIn and kind of stalked her for a bit. Yeah, for like almost 8 months. And then when I actually got the opportunity to work under her and on her team, I took it and moved across the country because why not? So
that's so cool, and like way to, you know, be assertive and really go for something that you want to. Is there anything like you would tell your younger self that would help you help prepare you for this journey and for this job?
Oh my gosh, that's tough. I think I would just say, like, be confident in who you are and just know that, you know, you have a lot of skills and a lot of information and a lot of value, you know, in this role and to teams, and to just be confident in that.
Yeah. What about for you?
I don't know. I think that, you know, something I would tell my younger self is that the whole point of a job is to like more days than you don't. So like find what you, which I think is rare, especially when you get out of college and whatnot and not sure what you want to do. So like once you find that, which for us it's working in sports, like stick with it because there's lots of different areas you can take it.
And I know, like, there's a little bit more of a push now with like Girls Who Code and different organizations like that to push like women to get into this more. Tell me about kind of your journey in getting into code and what gave you like the confidence to do that in such like a male-dominated field.
Sure. I think, you know, as an undergrad, I was just trying to figure out like what really appealed to me. And I think the way that I got into coding, you know, it didn't necessarily appeal to me immediately, but what I love about statistics is we're basically trying to figure things out. It's a research job. I'm trying to learn more about hockey, the sport that I love. And code is the way that I get to do that. And so that kind of gave me the motivation to dig deeper and get some of those skills.
That's great.
And now, speaking of working in male-dominated fields, whether it's STEM or, you know, professional athletics, I think also majority male, talk to me about what it's been like for you to create space in a community that maybe wasn't necessarily initially made for you.
I think at the Kraken specifically, from the top down, no matter what gender the person is, they really support everyone. I think that's, I mean, hopefully it becomes less and less rare, but that's something that's, I think, very special. And so, like, from day one, we have people who are way above us and with lots of experience who want us to succeed. And I think for both of us, our team is led by a woman, Alexandra Madricki, and like, I mean, she's a beast, she's a star. So learning from her, I think, provides like a path for us to grow and feel confident. Female or male, it doesn't matter.
And last question, what's it like working for such a new team? Because this is the second season for the Kraken.
Oh, I mean, it's so cool. I would say it's a dream come true, but I never would have even dreamed of something this cool. Like, as Fiona said earlier, it's so amazing to, you know, obviously want to win hockey games, but also look at the growth of the sport around here, like be able to walk around and see people in Kraken jerseys, like, and feel like we were a part of building that and creating that fandom. It's amazing.
Absolutely. Well, you both have the coolest jobs. Thank you so much for coming in here and telling us all about them. This is great. All right, still ahead, Water Grill opened its first location in the Pacific Northwest.